Alright, so I wanted an excuse to play more repo, and I thought, why not just show the experience of level 20? Because once you get past level 20, that's when you get the supermoon effects. Now if you didn't know, whenever repo did their big update, they introduced the moon phase update, where if you reach level 5, that's where the first moon comes in. You get the crescent moon, and then once you reach level 10, you get the half moon. Level 15, full moon, and then level 20, the super moon. And whenever you reach level 15, that's also when you get an extra extract, so you have 5 extracts at this point. So I just want to show you guys the experience of level 20 and see how hard it actually is now, because it's actually a lot more difficult and it just takes a lot more time for sure. But also at this point, you don't really need money to buy more things, so basically you're just going for the quotas and that's basically it. But without any further ado, let's hop into this, shall we? Alright, where are we gonna go? Ah, museum, okay. I'm honestly totally fine with museum. So at this point, level 20, and you can see here the super moon phase. Super moon. Yeah, enemy orbs now explode when destroyed, which is a huge thing. Overcharges increased by 50, monsters take less damage from pits. So basically a trudge, if you throw him in a pit without taking any damage, he will just pop back out and he'll take like 40 damage or something like that. It's crazy. He does not take any damage. And yeah, you can see I've got quite a bit of stuff. I've gotten just everything I ever need. 1 tumble wings, because it's super nice having the tumble, for sure. And this is my loadout. I usually just bring in just a sledgehammer, sword, and indestructible drone, because we're at the max strength, 13 strength. That's enough strength to pick up any monster. And I've got some extra cars too in case I need them, any healths. But anyways, yeah, also 8 extra jumps. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is the experience so far. Is all you gotta do is basically you just gotta go in and get enough money for the quota. But you can see right up there we have 0 out of 5 and it's 35,000 basically for the quota. So that means you need quite a bit of loot. And most of that loot is probably gonna be enemy orbs. I would assume so. Since at this point everyone should probably have enough strength to be able to kill every enemy. But now you also rely on being able to throw enemies into pits, and because of the fact that they don't really take much damage anymore from the pits, that means you gotta throw them into pits multiple times in a row. So if I find an enemy and throw them in a pit, you will see how long that actually takes to actually kill them. Alright, and yeah, the supermoon is actually the max difficulty that you can have right now, so level 20 is basically the end of the difficulty scaling. I think that's where it all scales to. But they did mention that they will be adding more moons in the future. So what is next? What could be next besides the supermoon? Because the supermoon is quite difficult, and I mean 5 extractions, that's quite a lot, especially the high extractions as well. I've seen some go all the way up to like 38,000. It's quite crazy, quite a lot of money. And you can see I'm barely like over halfway there. I barely found anything. I mean, the good thing is you get a lot of big items for sure. And also the fact, look at this. You can literally just pick him up without him actually shooting, if you didn't know that. Yeah, look at that. I barely grabbed him. Oh, he's also dead. Oh, well that guy's weak. I think that guy might have been hit a couple times. He should not have died that way. Yeah, you saw how fast my overcharge got, like, just boom. I grabbed him like 3 times and it was just already full. The overcharge was already full. That's crazy. Crazy fast. And also, you can obviously not really stun enemies with items at this point. Really, the only time that you could stun enemies is from 1 to 5. Because once you get past 5, that's when enemies don't really get stunned by items anymore. Oh, hello, frog. Or, what do I say, frog? Hi, frog. I was thinking about a frog, but the duck. Duck is what I meant to say. Hey, ducky. I hear you want to have some fun, eh? I'm gonna keep him in here. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. That's always fun to do. Hopefully I got a Zorb. Okay, I did not get a Zorb. That's fine. It is what it is. I probably should have checked this upper area. That's my bad. Oh. Ouch. Well, actually not ouch. Yeah, I can basically fly all the way up here. Yeah, that's why I should have checked this area. Because there's a guy up here. That makes sense. Alright, but we have a huntsman. But also at this point, one of the differences is you have a lot more monsters as well. Like by level 10, you would probably have 2 of every monster pretty much. You would have like 2 large enemies, 2 medium enemies, and 2 small enemies. But I believe at this point, you have almost 4 enemies, I think, right? It's either 3 or 4. I think you have 3 of the large enemies at this point. and then 4 of everything else. I believe that's what the numbers are. Hey, buddy. Yeah, nice try, idiot. Yeah, I do want to say that it's going to be 3 of the large monsters and then 4 of all the other ones. So 4 mediums and 4 smalls. So you could have like 4 groups of gnomes. And that would be quite a big challenge for sure. That would suck. Especially being solo, that would immediately suck. Okay, here's one of our extractions, which I'm actually going to leave this here. I would like to leave this here. Got 23k. How much was our quota? I already forgot. It was 34k, wasn't it? Wait, actually, I could put this here and then add like something else. Yeah, there we go. I want this to be my last extraction because that's probably gonna be what's closest to my truck. Yeah, probably. I think my truck's like straight that way, so I think that would be perfect. And I might as well check up this area as well. Yeah, there can be some items. Okay, there's a boombox here. You know what? That's actually pretty good. I'll take it. I'm just gonna drop it off right over here, because why not? All right, that should let me know that there's a thing there. Perfect. And yeah, you can basically grab from anywhere. If you don't invest in range, then you're gonna have a hard time for sure. Okay, it definitely helps being able to grab gnomes as well. And even if you have gnomes, I would say you should push your cart forward. Because like around this distance, if the gnomes will see you, they're more likely to go for you instead of your cart. Or I guess like other items like closer to you. But sometimes if I know I have gnomes, I'll just push my cart forward like this. Just so gnomes aren't going to destroy my cart. Especially if I have a lot of gnomes, that definitely is a huge thing. Gnomes will destroy your cart easily. Okay, it feels like every like attack that they do like does even more damage than before. I feel like that's what it is. Oh, we got another tall guy here anyways. And milk. He needs some milk. Ooh, this is actually a really good extract. I thought this was only supposed to be like the low level extracts. That's interesting. I don't normally see these extracts. Like this extract without any holes or anything. Not really like too dangerous. But I might as well take my chance and just bring everything in. That's basically what you have to do is now you're basically going for all big items. Like you're just going for all the big things. Or medium things as well. That means you don't really have to go for any of the smalls. Yeah, there should be like more than enough of the medium or large objects for you just to do it all by yourself. You will definitely see more of like those party ponies, like you know, those like pinata pony, like concrete ponies, I guess, and the what's the other one? Oh yeah, the giant traffic light. You'll definitely see more of those as well. Although I see more of the traffic lights more often compared to the party pony, that's for sure. All right. Okay, I'm not strong enough to lift that. So I'm actually just gonna put this on like this instead. There we go. And then I can literally just hold you up. Boom, easy. Super easy. Yeah, this is basically the experience so far. You're literally just going for quotas and trying to kill any monsters that are in your way. Which luckily, oh. Hi, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. Yeah, that's how you kind of have to deal with them. You definitely need a weapon for sure, or at least some way to stun them. So if you have a trank gun, that probably might be one of the best ways to do it. I think I do have a trank gun. I think I have almost every weapon. I've just been buying everything. Yeah, trank gun is definitely king, because if you stun them with that, it stuns them for a good, how long? 18 seconds. Another one. Jeez. We got a guy here too. Nope. Nope. Where'd he go? Oh man, I wanted to kill him. Oh well. Over here, buddy. Okay, yeah, he got his shot off. That's fine. Oh, I don't want to waste that. Nice. Easy. Yeah, you definitely got to get better, or you definitely got to get used to like how everything works. Like you got to drag him and just commit. You got to really commit to this game for sure. If you don't, like if you're like near a hole and you have a bow tie, for example, you definitely don't want to accidentally have the bow tie just blow you into like a hole or something. You just got to commit and just do it. Oh, I forgot about that. Ouch. I totally forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah, that kind of hurt. That definitely hurt my wallet for sure. Jeez. Okay. That's my bad. I'm not used to playing at level 20 because I think not a lot of people really get to level 20. That's why I'm thinking. And let me know down in the comments if you are one of these people, because I really don't think there's many people getting to level 20 unless you're like really good at speedrunning or like really good at quick thinking and whatnot. But I mean, I'm the kind of person that likes to just get everything. I like to get as much loot as possible. Okay, we have enough anyways. We're good. Yeah, I like to like try and full clear. That's like kind of the way I like to play. And actually, I think I have a lot of, yeah, crouch rest. Look at that, 17 to crouch rest. I've just been buying basically crouch rest and staminas recently because I don't really need health. I mean, I buy health whenever I can. But one thing I've been trying to do is like buying in bulk as well. Cause that's like the cheapest way to do it. Like staminas, you can have like a max of 4 staminas in a shop. All right, there's nothing up here. Sorry, I'm trying to focus while not being stupid. Look at another tall guy. Hello. And a blender. And an up scream. Which, by the way, the sword can't actually one-shot up screams. They get full health, they can just one-shot him. So the sword is actually a really good weapon. It's the only, really the only melee weapons I've used. Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm just killing everything. I don't even remember what I was talking about again. Oh yeah, buy in bulk. You definitely want to buy in bulk for sure. Also, how did I miss all these? Seriously, how did I miss all of these? I walked into this room, didn't I? I guess not. Alright, that way is the last extraction, and then like straight that direction, I think. Hey buddy, get out of my face. Yeah, obviously if you buy in bulk, it's definitely cheaper over time. Okay, you could buy, like at the start, you can buy 4 staminas for only 2k each. Or you could buy, or you can only buy 2 at the beginning, and then you come by later and they're both gonna be 4k again. So they're all just gonna be like even more expensive than they were before. That's just like basic math, I guess. Alright. Yeah, tumble wings is definitely like a huge thing for me. I've gotten like so used to like how they work. Cause I would say that's definitely like a good like time saver too, for sure. It helps you get through these levels way quicker, for sure. Cause I've been trying to get into some speed running, and obviously I haven't really been doing too well. If you've watched any of my streams. Oh, we got some milk. He needs some milk. It's actually gamer milk, by the way, in case you didn't know. Look at that, new milk, gamer. Very weird. Yeah, I've been doing some speed running and just getting used to like everything and how everything works. And I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about speed running and that's all. Oh yeah, I guess speed running would help, like, that's what I was about to say. It's definitely helped me get through these like sections way quicker, for sure. It's definitely like helped my like fast thinking as well. Alright, I got that one done. Yeah, the tumble wings has definitely helped, for sure. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I feel like my mind's all over the place. I am kind of tired today, so sorry if my talking isn't making sense. I'm also trying not to die. But would you look at this? We're already at the last extraction. I've just been kind of going through these pretty quickly, honestly. Okay, don't want to die, for sure. Okay, just watch where you are. Oh crap, oh crap. What was that? I don't know what was happening with the boombox, but whatever. I really don't know what was happening with that. That was so weird. Hey buddy, goodbye. But now, you just tumble wings all the way through. And try to find your way. And just like that, I'm already back. Boom. Because speedrunning has definitely helped with that, for sure. Like, just use your tumble wings or tumble launch to your ability. To the best of your ability. To get back before monsters even like show up here. Hey buddy. But there you go, that was the first level. I think I might do one more level to show you. Yeah, how much money we got? We got 174. And really there's not gonna be much like showing up here. Like, car laser, wow. Zero gravity orb, cool. I couldn't care less. Yeah, look at this, we have like double strength, but I don't need any more strength. And look at the prices. 60k, 50k for an extra jump. Although 8 jumps is quite plenty. Yeah, buy in bulk. Okay, now I can buy all these at the same price. Instead of buying like one at a time and then increasing the price after every purchase. That's a really good thing to do. That's a speedrunner trick as well. And I might as well, yeah, I think I'll take a health as well. Why not? And then health. I don't really need the health. I have a bunch, but might as well just buy some. Well, why not? Might as well fill up my truck. And then I like to just self-destruct. Oh, yeah, also, if you haven't like seen any of the moon phases or anything, I can actually, once you reach them, it'll actually put a new menu in your, it'll actually put a new button in your menu, I was trying to say, is active moons. Right under self-destruct, so don't accidentally do that for sure. But look at that, crescent moon. Let me start off with this. When you're going from 0 to 5, you have like no like limits, and the truck will heal you for 50 whenever you come back after lights out phase, which is like the last quota, obviously. And then now, with the crescent moon, which is between 5 to 10, the truck only restores 35 health, and monsters are hard to knock down, as I said earlier. And the half moon is when you actually start getting overcharge, which is at level 10, which I've been very used to because I've played the beta, and the beta only had overcharge like all the time. So I'm very used to that. And at this point, monsters can now also survive pits, but most of them should die from the pit because when they come out, they'll hit the ceiling and take a bunch of damage, so they basically die anyways. And 25 health, which that remains throughout the whole thing. And full moon, overcharges increase, monsters take even less damage, and then now we're here. Enemy orbs explode, they take even less damage, basically meaning like any monster, I think literally every monster can survive a pit, except for the small enemies like the gnomes and the bombers and whatnot. And overcharge is increased by 50%, which is quite a lot for sure. This is a ton. But here we are. And you're also probably wondering why I'm not taking any more range. I have a range here, but I'm only at 9 range. Well, that's because apparently the max range is now 9. It used to be 11, but now it's 9. Alright, well I was gonna do another level until my stupid idiot self killed myself by doing something very stupid and tumbling into the ground, which sent me into a pit, so good job me, pat on the back for being so stupid. Jeez, I don't know why I die in such stupid ways, but hopefully I was able to show you exactly pretty much what the experience is with level 20. And I would say if you're going to Headman Manor on level 20, that's a bad map. Headman Manor is definitely one of the worst maps, and with all those rooms, it's just like so tight and there's like not much room to like fail. So if you ever do end up getting to level 20 and getting the supermoon, I would say take Headman Manor slow. For sure, take it slow. And that's not the one I died on. I actually died on Swift Room Academy, which is supposed to be one of the easier ones, but you know me, I always find stupid ways to die, which really makes me angry, but it is what it is. But if you liked the video, please feel free to like and comment down below what other challenges should I do. I would love to do a bunch more different kinds of challenges, but for me, I'm not very creative, so if you have any cool ideas, I would love to try them out. But anyways, I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.